Hey guys, quick update on the shop, myaudio.studio. I have the Eventide summer sale Pluginpalooza, and this time we have the creative effects plugins like the black hole, we have crystals, we have shimmer verbs and others. And by the way, if you buy 2 plugins or more, you're going to get extra 5% off, and you can just see that in your shopping cart. And all you need to do is just add those plugins and the discount will be there. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to show you some of the plugins and we're just going to play with them with a basic piano sound so you can appreciate the sound. Okay, so the first one is Black Hole. This is a reverb, but not just any reverb. This is for huge spaces with a lot of character. And I'm going to use Piano Tech 8 to demonstrate this. So let's have a quick listen how everything sounds dry. So that was pretty dry. Now let's have the default preset with Black Hole. So first we have the mix, then we have gravity. This will be the decay. But if we go to the right, numbers are positive. This is your usual decay time. But if you go to the left, numbers going to be negative, and that's going to get you a reversed effect. So let's have a listen. Cool. And then we have size, we have pre-delay, we have low and high cut filters. Then we have the modulation, but you need to turn it on. So I'm going to go sync. That's going to be synced to my BPM 120. And we have the depth of the modulation and the rate. Then we have feedback and resonance. This is for the filters. So let's have a listen. Of course, we have a lot of different presets in different categories. Some of them are from well-known producers, and we also have some other features. So let me show you a few things. First of all, we have this hot switch. So this is a programmable two kind of settings. So I'm going to click this, hold, it's going to blink, and now I'm going to set it to something else. I'm going to click again, and now every time you click this, it will go between those two settings. And you can program this with different things over here, whatever, and then click again, and it will just flick between those. Now, other things that we can do is use the this ribbon. So let me show you how this works. Going back to the default. So for example, I'm going to pull this one like this. Gravity is going to be something like this, and also going to have this low and high. And now when you're just moving this ribbon, you will be modulating, you're going to be changing those parameters. So next, let's check crystals. Really love this one. Let's have it listen again to the dry piano. And with crystals, this can be very creative, and I'm just showing you this on piano so you'll get the most kind of distinct sound here, so you'll be able to appreciate what the crystals brings. And we are basically adding more sound. right? So we have all kinds of pitch settings that we can do here. So we have A and B, and we're just adding those extra sounds. We also have this reverb right here and feedback. So let's try some of the presets. Up next, we have the Shimmer verb. So again, a reverb. Let's have a quick listen to the piano dry. And again, we have the mix, we have the reverb decay and size right here. We also have these added pitches, and we have two of them here. We have delay that we can introduce, and we have the low, mid, and high EQ right here, as well as feedback. And once more, if you want me to deep dive into this one, we'll do a separate video. Let me know in the comments. Now, UltraTap is a very special delay plugin. So what's going on here? We have the number of taps that will play in a unit of time. So for example, here we have the length. So it can be anything from none to 4 bars. And within that time period, we'll have number of taps. So in this case, it's going to be 45. And then we'll have a pre-delay, and we have the spread and taper. So spread's going to be where the majority of these echoes and taps going to be at the beginning or more to the end. And then we have the taper, which means are we going to get more velocity on the beginning or at the end. So this can create all kinds of very interesting settings. Let's see how this sounds. So you can see that we are starting with a more spread kind of taps, and then they are kind of grouping together towards the end of the time period. And we can have more taps, and we can have more length here, like 1.5 bars, and we can spread them maybe differently. So this is the mangled verb, another reverb, of course. So let's have a quick listen. And as you can see on the top, we have the more usual controls, but on the bottom row, we have overdrive, we have wobble, and so that's going to create different sounds. So if you're looking for more gritty, more creative, less clean kind of reverb, this might be it. So I'm going to go with some presets. Let's go with large spaces, just the first one. And let's increase the wobbleness here. Definitely great for special effects or anything that is unusual. This is really great plugin. So let's move to the last one, Spring. That will be a Spring reverb. So again, dry piano. And with Spring, so this is a Spring reverb, of course. So on the top, again, we have the mix, we have decay time, we have tension of the springs, number of springs right here. We have low and high kind of filter with the resonance on the bottom right here. We have modulation that we can introduce, and we also have this intensity and speed for the reverb. And what we can also do is what we can with all other plugins in this series is have this hot switch. Just click this, hold it, and it will be programmable. So I can just change some parameters right here. Click again, and then you'll just jump between two settings. And this is it. This is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. The sale is on, so check the website, check my new shop, myaudio.studio. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you need help or anything else, again, you can get in touch with me in Discord or Facebook, of course. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you and bye-bye.